I don't want to hang out with a bunch of wannabe corporate sellouts. I'm going to form my own band, and we are going to start a revolution, okay? And you're going to be a funny little footnote on my epic ass.
Now, we have some more music coming up. This is the second part of the Siege of Limerick special. Guys, there's gonna be metal all the way. Welcome on Room 101, Blashirk.
Another night begins at the Mardyke Entertainment Centre on Shear Street in Cork City, and in an unassuming space in its basement-level urban jungle bar lies community radio station Room 101, where DJs ready themselves for a night of live broadcast on a platform fueled solely by the passion of its members.
So I decided to educate myself in the internet development, web development, because I just spotted that it was more common sense and cheaper way to produce a radio, to do it online. Now, after 5 years of study and planning, I discovered the means necessary to create this radio. I saved on the side, and yes, I wanted to share this experience instead of doing just podcast. I wanted to share this experience with other people and recreate the same sentiment of community that I found back in France.
Since its foundation in late 2014, the station has been home to over 40 DJs, presenting and self-producing shows on a wide variety of topics. The station's local status is down in large part to word of mouth, spreading among the city's music and media communities.
A buddy of mine who used to work for CRY in Yall actually told me, do you know it would be a really good radio station for you? There's this online station called Room 101.
It was a funny story. I was here to promote one of my dancers and my wife as well, Andrea Williams, and I met Frank Panizzo at the Kraken show. It was really a crack. I had great fun in here, and then it came in my mind to create a show with Frank and other people involved.
It's approximately a year ago that Antonia asked me if I would like to chime in and take over her show in the arena on Room 101. And here I am.
Well, we had our show in a different station before, and we kind of left, and we left it hanging in the air, and the chance came up, basically, to revive the Kraken show again, and we were itchy to get back into the online radio.
I just think that Room 101 felt like it was a perfect fit.
Yeah.
The type of show that we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the type of people that work with the show here.
At the centre of the station's remit is a commitment to a multicultural ethos, remaining free of the influence of political and religious organisations. It is arguably the only space of this kind in Cork radio, and the only service in the region providing programming in French, German and Portuguese, as well as English.
What we do here is, as I said, it's patch people together from different horizons and just share our differences and maybe like gather around the same point of interest, which is music and radio, but exchange different type of music, different type of interest for non-musical broadcast. And discover what makes the other guys tick.
Look at me, I'm German, I'm here in Ireland. I got the opportunity, I'm not a native speaker, I even have a lisp, and I'm still presenting a radio show, and it makes it more unique, it makes it human, and combining those different nationalities, you get music from all over the world, you get different characters on the show as well. And this is another fantastic side of Room 101, that we are allowed to be who we are.
No, it means you can be as broad as you want, and you can have a massive array of people in different cultures, and soak up different cultures from different people, being as a guest or other presenters, and having the chance to get a little bit of knowledge of different parts of the world and different people,
I think by doing that as well too, it allows us to bring in different types of music from all around the world as well too, doesn't it? And you get just a vast knowledge of where all the other kind of presenters and whatever come from as well too.
Definitely, yeah.
So I talk basically about Angola culture. I'm from Brazil, and last week I have a guest from France. The week before I have a guest from Portugal. So Room 101 is perfect tool that I need to sort the kind of idea I had that is multicultural around the world. So it's perfect.
You know, there's so many flavors in here that is really, really inspiring. I think Alex and his team built some kind of a beautiful place for us to gather and to do some kind of great thing for the community and from the artist environment.
So we're gonna start first, of course, as always, asking who is the guy, who is the guy of the show. So who is James Silva? James, quem que é você? Conta pouquinho pra gente.
Olá, sou brasileiro, tenho 41 anos, conheci a Kizomba em 2007, a minha sócia é italiana, já havia conhecido a Kizomba em 2004 em Portugal, e existe aí uma amizade de 15 anos entre a gente, e a partir de 2010 nós criamos a Kizomba.
Above anything else, the importance of Room 101 to Cork's music and media communities lies in its open and collaborative nature. The station provides free radio production training and grants a degree of freedom to its DJs, uncommon in commercial or state broadcast.
Showcasing artists, giving a platform to people who haven't made it yet.
Oh, it's great. You facilitate communication so you bring in knowledge to people who live close or who live further. So I think it's a great tool in terms of communication and everything.
I suppose it's all that kind of stuff, the cultural, the underground scene, even if it helps a small bit, and bringing shining light on certain aspects of things, like I think we're doing our job.
Cork is growing, Ireland is growing, and a lot of people coming from all over the globe and study, working in Ireland, sharing their own experiences. And what we are doing in here is basically that, is a gather of all the big components and building up and mashing up the best in the industry.
Europe wants it all.